And so I got a wheel cylinder for the drum brake on a 2008 Subaru Forester Sports. My back right wheel locked up on me yesterday, and I could not. I was going through a drive-through and I couldn't move. I was like right in the middle of their dang drive-through line, so it caused a lot of problems. And then coming home, it locked up on me again. And then I went to the parts store and got the brake kit, and it locked up again. And I was like, dang, maybe it's something more than just the springs in the drum brakes that are needing to be replaced. And so I ended up actually having to take my wheel off at the parts store and release the bleeder valve on the back of the brake drum, which freed up the wheel enough so that I could drive home. Actually I used my handbrake the rest of the way home because the hydraulics were stuck. So now I'm jacking it up. I'm gonna do the brakes on this side and the other, and I'm also going to replace the wheel cylinder for the brake drum on this side. Alright, let's start up again when I got everything apart. Alright, so I got this apart now, and wasn't too terrible getting the drum here off. Actually, it's really in pretty dang good condition, given that my brakes were sticking. There's actually like a very small lip, maybe a couple thousandths, 4 or 5 thousandths thick. Very minor, don't need to turn these. So this is the part that I'm going to be replacing, the wheel cylinder. As you can see on the back here, it's just held in with these 2 bolts, and we of course got to undo the brake line right here. But very surprised that I don't have more wear on this with the way that it's been sticking. So yep, pretty cool. Hopefully everything's hunky-dory with everything else, and it's just that brake cylinder. Alright, so using some needle nose pliers, I have taken off some springs. Now I am going to remove the 2 bolts that hold it in the rest of the way. Set them down in a safe place. Okay, so I got the 2 10mm bolts out that hold that in. I've broken my brake line. Whoops, sorry you guys can't see. There we go. Yeah. So anyway, the brake line is broken loose where I can do it by hand. Now the wheel cylinder, what I'm going to do is essentially just take it out like this. And now, because the brake line itself won't twist very much, what I gotta do is I gotta unscrew. Excuse me, oh my gosh. I have to unscrew my wheel cylinder from the brake line. So, since I'm almost there, I'm gonna go get the new one. Over here. I don't know what. Allergies or something, but my throat is very scratchy and my nose is a little runny. Okay. Kind of need my tripod for the rest of this. Alright, here we go. Of course, brake fluid's probably going to spill on everything. Unless I'm really quick. Oh take out this plug. Alright, so I got it threaded on. And put it back through here. Okay, now I just gotta put my 10mm bolts in. Siren, come back. You can't go out there. Good girl. This for the 10mm. Got a problem here, it doesn't fit, so I need a shorter 10mm. This one might work. Yep, that one. Okay, they're probably even tighter than when I had them. I love the socket holder. They are essential, especially when you have a tool bag instead of a tool chest. Now, one thing, a little minor detail here, is the rotation of the thing is supposed to be have this fit, so I got to rotate this one a little bit and this one a little bit. Looking good. Alright, and tighten up the brake line. Don't forget that part. Good. Now, put this stuff back together. I'll probably have to adjust these brakes a little bit so they're fit tight. Yeah. Alright, so now the springs must go on. They will. This one's going to be the hardest one. It was the hardest to get off. Okay, see how it goes right back here? I left this spring on so I'd remember which hole they went in. And that's a wise thing to do in many cases. You want to push your...
Horsies are working!
Yeah, they're good horsies. You want to push the brake shoes in really tight.
Sure, Dad.
And then, like I said, this one is the hardest because you got to go behind and clip into this hole. Oh, this sucks when your shoe moves out. Just have a lot of patience. You're gonna need it. I'm gonna get this other pliers and try and coax it back where it needs to go. Oh, here it is. Got it. All right. Now, for the next spring, we gotta put the little keeper thing back on the adjuster dude. And it goes around this other thing. And this one wasn't as hard because it's right here. Make me a liar. Let's do the 2 pliers. Slide my hammer right there to keep it from moving.
Are the horses running away?
I guess so.
Oh no! Are they like over there?
I don't see any horses.
Are they like there eating the branch?
Yeah. Try again. So that didn't work. Sounds like I have an angry kid. He's tired of being in the baby playpen over there.